Hi there, my name is Ursula Rice and I am a solicitor at Family First Solicitors and I am based in Oxford. Thank you for watching this video, and today I'm going to talk to you about how do you prepare for an FDR, a financial dispute resolution hearing, if you are in person and you don't have a lawyer. Obvious things, don't forget, get a good night's sleep and bring a friend. Check ahead to make sure that you're not going to be late. Turn up at least an hour, probably an hour and a half before the hearing starts. Some courts don't have little cafes near or in them, and so bring snacks and a drink. You're really probably worrying about how you address the judge and what you tell the judge and what you ask for. You should already have something called a bundle. So a bundle would have been prepared by the other side solicitors, or of course, both of you are in person, so there is no bundle, in which case I think you need to have good access, whether it's paper or electronic, it doesn't matter, to both Form Es, the questions and the answers to the questionnaires, basic details about your dates of marriage and all of that kind of thing, and any backup documentation that you think is relevant. So I am assuming that there's no disclosure problems, and broadly you know the landscape when you are going into an FDR. In an ideal world, you will have already made a without prejudice offer to your ex in writing. When you go to court, you will have an opportunity to address the judge. It feels right if you've really read your bundle thoroughly, so you know the background, and any time you speak to a judge, I think the thing to do is to almost have a pre-prepared spiel that you want to say to the judge. Start with the background, keep that bit short, and then you need to think about the 8 factors that are in the Matrimonial Causes Act 1973, which of course you could look up on the internet, and hopefully that should be coming up below my head. You will need to think about these 8 factors in relation to your case and your circumstances. Don't go general, be specific. What are those factors? Short version, needs and resources. What do you need, especially housing, and what is there for you to meet that need? Secondly, contributions, the standard of living, your earning capacity. Are you working as hard as you could be, or do you have restrictions on how much you work? For example, you've been out of work for a while, you're still looking for a job, or you have caring responsibilities. Don't forget that conduct is almost always, although it is one of the factors, not applicable. Next thing I think is a disability. If there's a disability in the family, then that needs to be addressed. It might mean you need more or less of the assets. You will need to think about what we've got: needs, resources, contributions, earning capacity, age of the parties, and length of the marriage. Don't forget everything that was before the marriage when you're cohabiting, that counts, and cohabitation after the marriage, that counts too. Finally, the benefits that you will lose by reason of the dissolution of the marriage, those tend to be health insurance and sometimes maybe the use of a car or something like that. Used to be pensions, but not anymore, because the court deals with pensions in a very discrete, separate manner. Those are, if you like, those are the kind of zooming in, really detailed things you need to address the judge on. Don't forget the big picture. You will need to talk about the kids' needs first. Can you do a clean break? And of course, what would be the fair answer to this case? I recommend that you go away and you think about what you want to say about all of those topics, addressing each one of them. Practice on the cat, practice on the dog. I don't know why. There's some magic in having actually verbalized what you want to say out loud before you actually get into court. It kind of helps people not dry up. If you are in want of any more advice, then of course you can either watch some of our Facebook Lives, which have a lot of Q&A on them. Our website is full of useful information. And if you want a first appointment with me, then it costs £360 and it takes as long as it takes. And I'm happy to answer as much as I can during that first appointment. Thank you very much for watching and hope to see you soon.